God morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's the weekend upon us. All right, God morning to everyone. Today, just for a few minutes, I want to talk about He meant it for our good. He meant it for our good. Over there in the book of Esther, the fourth chapter, around the 11th verse, Mordecai, her cousin, asked Esther to speak to the king about the persecution of the Jews. Esther complained that she might get killed if she go to the king uninvited. And so that's when Mordecai began to explain to her that you may have been put into this position, made, went into captivity to become queen of this land for such a time as this. God morning to my brother Kenny. You may have been put in this position for such a time as this. In other words, your captivity was a part of God's plan to bring freedom to the Jews. God can turn what looked like a bad situation into something for our good. You may have been struck with sickness, you may lost your job, divorce, imprisoned, or put in some bad situation for such a time as this. God meant it for our good. Let your struggles be a testimony to help somebody else who may be struggling right now. It's all part of God's plan, so stop complaining. He meant it for our good. It don't feel good, but he meant it for our good. The Bible says all things work for the good of them that love God and are called according to his purpose. So it don't always feel good, it don't look good, but it'll work out for our good. And so stop complaining. It's all part of God's plan. He meant it for our good. Esther didn't think she should go before the king because she was afraid she might lose her life. But she didn't realize, as her cousin was telling her, this is all part of God's plan. You're going into captivity. You didn't want to go into captivity, but you got put into captivity. Here's another situation. You don't want to go before the king, but this is another situation that God is putting us into. And it's all for our good. It don't look good. We don't understand it. We don't know why, but we got to understand and know this for sure that God's thoughts and his ways are higher than our thoughts and ways. So just because it don't look good or it don't feel good, it'll still work out for our good. All things work for the good. And he didn't just say some things, he said all things. So it may have been that sickness may look bad. It may feel bad going through it, but God got a purpose. It didn't feel good, me sitting in a hospital, paralyzed. Doctor done said I never walk again. That didn't feel good. That's not good information to me. But what Mordecai was trying to say to Esther, this is all part of God's plan for our good. What's good for us ain't always good to us. What's good for you, like that medicine that grandma and them used to give us, it didn't taste good, but it was for our good. God morning, my cousin Sharon, God bless you. And so we got to learn to stop complaining. He meant it for our good. Y'all have a blessed weekend, and as always, keep God first.